Peace and blessings, y'all. This is Voyager Shemayim, and I wanted to share this dream I had formerly. I think I shared it in a couple of my videos, but it was more so sprinkled around. But this dream I had was in 2013, I believe it was. And I had it either on my birthday, which is November the 11th, or on the 13th. I can't remember exactly right now. And in this dream, now y'all know I've been on my, my hair journey and stuff like that. In this dream, and at the time, I had a TWA, teeny weeny afro at the time. And so, I don't know, my face is getting hot as I'm saying this. So in this dream, I'm in what I would describe as a heavenly place. Everywhere I look is white, brightest white, but you can still see. Then I begin to see a man in the distance. So as I begin to come closer to him, I could see that he had on a suit, like a business suit. And it was all white. Everything was white. White blazer, white trousers, white shoes, white shirt, white tie. Everything was white. It was a black man. And as I looked at his hair, I admired his hair so much. It was so beautiful. He had these thick, almost like poofy locks. They were thick locks. And they weren't like, retwisted or styled or anything. They were like, I guess what we would call freeforms in the lock community. And it was frost white, all white hair. And I just kept finding myself drawn to his hair. It was just so beautiful. It was probably about like shoulder length. And family, when I realized who this man was, I realized that man was me. And that was the dream. So fast forward to now, that's 2013, it's 2022. Right now, I've been on my lock journey. Now this is probably I'll say my second set of locks. Because if I'm gonna be literal, it's going to be more, but I'm going to say this is my second set because the ones in between, I never actually let my hair fully locked. I always end up combing it out and going back to braids before I end up locking. So I only had locks like two times. So as it is, my hair is fully locked. And I've been going through this back and forth because I know that I'm supposed to let my locks do what it do and don't interrupt the process. Just clean my hair, wash my hair, oil my scalp, and that's it. Let them be free to form, hence the name. And what's interesting about that dream is everybody knows the sign of gray hair is a sign of wisdom. It's also a sign of being God or being God-like or being a God, because we know God is ancient. He's ancient and also everlasting at the same time, in the past, present, and future, or God, goddess, however you want to word it. And we are gods. We are, because he told us in his word, we are gods. So it was just so interesting to see the meaning of that name. And anybody that knows me knows that I am a man of great wisdom and substance. I love knowledge. I love wisdom. I love revelation. I love deep things. I love the mysteries. I love that type of, I live for it. And so currently I have, first it was one gray hair in my beard. And it kind of freaked me a bit because I'm 32. And I'm like, great, what? I thought my eyes were deceiving me. So as I begin to separate that one hair, yep. It's I wouldn't even say it's gray. It's white actually, because I didn't see any silver or anything. It's white, and I'm like, what the heck? And that was probably like a month or two ago. So, and at that time I was growing my beard out for like 7 months, 8 months, and I just shaved my beard, and now I notice 2 more gray hairs, and I'm like, Lord, I'm not surprised. I'm definitely not surprised because I'm an old soul, but it's just to see it so fast. It's like it just appears suddenly. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even see it growing. Like you just look a certain type of way one day and the gray is just there. It's just like, hey, what's going on in the cut? And so as I was thinking about that, I heard the Spirit tell me that I'm going to gray fast. And not to be worried about it, but just let it happen. And it's going to be almost like one of the ways that I'm known is by my hair and the gray and the white, but that my face and my body is still going to be looking young. So it's almost going to be that thing that makes people stare or want to know who this person is. Like, okay, is this for real? Like, are you really, really gray? Like, but you look so young. Like, I'm confused. So let's see where that goes. So what do you guys think about that dream? What do you think the implications are about gray hair and gray locks and so forth? And my hair it's not shoulder length as well. I know when it's freeform it takes a long time to drop, but we'll see. Probably about 2 more years or so. My locks probably going to be on my shoulder because it's on the back of my neck now. So probably about 2 more years or so, they'll be shoulder length. But you never know. When you're working with the Spirit of God, things move fast because you in the Spirit so much, things just move up fast. Like you in different realms, in the quantum realms, and things just move and manifest fast. And whenever the Most High is giving you a vision, a dream for you to meditate upon, you're supposed to meditate upon it because that's how it comes quicker into its fruition. You allow the seeds, which is the word of Allah, the word of God, to take its root. But if you don't meditate upon it, then you need to go read the teachings of Jesus, where he begins to talk about the different seeds and the different grounds. But he begins to give the revelation like the seed is the word of God, and the different grounds is the type of minds and hearts. And so if he's telling you these things, he's also giving you an opportunity to choose which ground you want to be. All right, I'll catch up with y'all later. And listen, if you're in need of personal prophecy, I am here for you. All the information to get a personal prophecy is in the description of this video. Check it out and support the business. You are not going to regret it. I can promise you that. All right. This is Voyage of Shemayim. Peace, prosperity, and blessings to all.